Hi, everybody. It's Sabrina Jean. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to this pick a card reading. Your wish is coming true. This wish is coming true. So now I'm curious, what is it that you're wishing for, or what you've been wishing for? Because these piles are about to reveal to you, well, the next wish that is in fact coming true for you. So choose according to the crystal or the timestamp. Of course, you've got 4 different piles that you can choose from. Pile 1 is a yellow calcite. Pile 2 is a peacock ore. Pile 3 is a pink calcite. And pile 4 is a green calcite. So, what wish or wishes are in fact coming true for you? Again, take a moment to choose. It's fine to choose more than one pile. Sometimes the piles double over and bring more messages into our awareness. So you do you, and let's get started with, well, the very first pile. Pile 1. Hello, pile 1. Your wish is coming true. What more can we find out about this wish? Let's find out. So if you were drawn to the yellow calcite, I will put your crystal over here. I pulled a bunch of oracle, and I'm also going to pull some tarot. So let us begin with describing this wish fulfillment. Higher heart activation. I love the fact that this is like a Stargate. It makes me think of that movie. But there's like a portal, an opening to, well, higher heart activation. Dropping your shields, allowing and embracing divine love. Your heart is healed. So something about your heart's desires, but perhaps the reason why the specific wish hadn't come true for you yet is because you've probably been working on healing your heart from the past. Transformation. Something just said you have earned your wings. You have just grown your wings and you are now free to pursue your heart's desires. I love the fact that there are dragonflies also in this image and the flowers. Beautiful artwork and imagery. Perhaps you have had to go through a transformation, not only a personal transformation, but a heart transformation as well, which helped you to understand how worthy you are of unconditional love, and also the type of love that you are seeking. Sometimes heartbreak happens when you're able to see the potential in another's heart, but not everyone is able to recognize their own heart. And so I'm thinking in your process of loving other people and loving yourself as well, it has taught you a few things about like when and where it's necessary for you to, well, open up your heart, especially when it comes to personal relationships. Okay, exploration. This card is showing up a lot in my pick-a-card readings recently. So this compass is a reminder that you're already on your destined path. You are becoming who you have chosen to become. But of course, there's still that past yuck and sorrow or sadness or heartache or heartbreak that was part of your journey. And this is what helped you to transform yourself. But now there's something new, probably pointing you in a particular direction. It's your heart's calling. Can you feel that? Do you hear that? What is trying to get your attention? So there's something new. If you notice here, so here's you looking forward on the path. Here's you at the top of the mountain, looking off into the distance, the horizon, there's something new for you to explore, and this is part of this wish that's also in the process of going true for you. So I'm thinking you are going to have to choose your path, what you choose to explore next. Okay. So, joy. I love all of the freedom, the wings. It's like you taking flight, freeing yourself from the past. The number 22 could also be saying that you've had to sort through a bunch of negativity or opposition to be able to, well, accept your true self. Okay, and this is what also I feel like it challenges you to move through life, to move through and beyond limitations, restrictions, or if sometimes things or people or situations bring you down, you have the strength and the ability to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, reconfigure, and then set yourself out onto a new path, something new to explore. Joy is also, well, there's something new that is calling you. And joy truly exists within the heart or the heart space. Birds are probably also very significant for you. I'm feeling that birds make you very, very happy. Well, as well as nature. Look at all of these nature scenes in your cards. So let's go to the Zenosha Tarot and describe, hopefully in more detail. Wow, okay. Your wish that's coming true. You've got the Lover's card. Creativity. Your creativity. And abundance. Oh, so Spirit just said, congratulations, you have successfully completed a huge life lesson. You chose yourself, your heart, and you are now free to explore more creativity. The universal abundance is available whenever you go in through your heart chakra to create anything. So it's time for you to explore your creative gifts, your inner gifts. And this too is part of your transformation. So you're walking the walk, you're talking your talk, and technically, it seems to me that through your choices, that's, I didn't realize the light was blocking out the images. Every day you have the opportunity to choose, and so your choices every day are, there we go. The choices that you make every day move you one step closer towards this wish that's coming true. So you are in fact the one who is making your own wish come true by your choices and using your personal spiritual creativity to manifest new opportunities. But also there's an importance here of you choosing what it is that you wish to explore next. The number 22 also reduces to the digit number 4, which represents completion, stability, feeling like you are at home, but at home within your skin. Home is also where your heart is. Oh, and so the yellow calcite is adding another message. This whole transformative process, transforming yourself as well, has been helping you to reclaim your willpower, your self-confidence, to choose something new and something different. And maybe your entire life's purpose is to transform and rise above all of your experiences, all of your limitations, any of life's struggles. And in a sense, as the butterfly, you've gone through a process of transformation which has helped you gain your inner independence, stability, to make your own choices. to create or choose a better life for yourself by, well, choosing to love yourself as well. So let's pull some final tarot. Wait, there was one sticking up here. Wow. Wow. Okay. That was like way too many cards. I almost dropped them to the floor. One more. Okay, that one literally jumped out of the deck. The Ten of Pentacles, you are. The Hermit. Sound familiar? So your wish is coming true. Your wish comes true one day at a time. The more you choose you and you tune into your spiritual abundance, the abundance of your heart, your creative gifts, and you make choices that transform yourself, your identity, your personality, then you are technically becoming this Ten of Pentacles, or you are manifesting or meant to manifest this Ten of Pentacles, which is also your heart's joy and your heart's desires. But for some of you, this has been a solo journey. Maybe you've been working independently on your own life path and your purpose, exploring different potentials, different opportunities, discovering new aspects of yourself and your truth and who you truly are on a deeper level and why you are here. I feel like this wish fulfillment is going to reveal in your, well, reality and manifestations. It's going to reveal to you the abundance that you are, but it's also going to give you an unlimited access to the spiritual energy, the spiritual abundance that only activating the heart chakra can allow you to enjoy, to tap into. So this is your creative flow. You are unlimited as far as future potentials that you are able to create for yourself. In fact, I'm thinking if you chose pile 1, your wish that's coming true, technically, a part of yourself is waiting for you to choose another experience, another adventure. Challenge yourself to create and to manifest, because it's through your daily intentions and your practices and your choices that are actually manifesting this new life, these new opportunities, new experiences, and new potentials for you. So pile 1, this wish is your higher self waiting for you to choose you, because only you can transform yourself. Only you can transform your daily reality. I hope you enjoyed these messages, file number 1. If you did, please do click the like button. There's definitely a lot of freedom and liberation that is in this wish fulfillment. So the more you choose you and you choose to focus on creating something new for yourself to experience, it's almost as if your higher self and your soul, which are both a part of you, are waiting for you to create a new reality or a new adventure. So what are you waiting for? If you enjoyed this video, please do click the like button, of course, and you're always welcome to comment on these videos. If this has triggered some curiosity within you, if you would like a private reading from me, feel free to reach out. If you'd like to gain more information about the timing of things, or how to manifest, or what more is available for you to explore, feel free to reach out to me. Meanwhile, have a wonderful day, and I will see you in another video. Hello, group number 2. Your wish is coming true. So let's find out more about this wish fulfillment for those of you who chose the Peacock Ore. Everything is possible, Spirit just said. And you should already know this. Or you should have already heard this. Everything is possible. But question is, do you actually believe it? I'm trying to align this so that it's getting the light. But, okay. I think the cards are more important at this time. Group number 2. Your wish is coming true. Temple of Truth. Your throat chakra, authenticity, self-expression. So part of the way of describing this wish that's coming true is it's bringing you alignment and opportunity to be able to be your true self, to speak your truth, to express yourself in a way, or maybe you've never really had the opportunity to express yourself freely. Maybe others don't let you, or perhaps you've been blocked. Some people actually, depending on your birthday, your numerology birthday chart, there are specific numbers. When these numbers are missing from your birthday, it usually indicates an inability to use words to express what you are feeling. And so I'm wondering if this is part of your numerology, awakening to the truth. The Temple of Truth, awakening, boundaries. Okay, fire, spirit, and energy. Yeah, your ability to express yourself freely, to express your energy freely. But this awakening, something awakening in your throat chakra. And the number 5, well, 5, of course, is also the number of the throat chakra. But this awakening, part of your wish fulfillment, group number 2, is the process of you awakening to your inner self, your energy, connecting with the infinite energy and spiritual abundance, which comes with the number 17, the number 8, your infinite potential. Remember, everything is possible. Your temple of truth. So the truth is, you do have the power. So there's like a power within yourself that is really just wanting to, I don't know, I feel like many of you are meant to be becoming singers. You have a strong voice. Okay, let's look at the other cards. Let's look at the Zenosha Tarot, because I'm not quite sure exactly how to describe this wish that's coming true. Right? Your wish that's coming true requires you to take a full leap of faith and commit. So you've got the number 55 as well. When you commit to the truth, so now you've got more blue and purple energies. By the way, the blues and the purples and the magentas, as far as spiritual energy is concerned, these are, sorry, let me fix that. These are like higher vibrations as far as your spiritual team and your spiritual guidance is concerned. Oh, and so when I compare the lower octaves, the orange and the reds, which are lower chakras, to the higher chakras, these boundaries, so these are saying something that you've been wishing for, whatever it is. Maybe you've been feeling like you are blocked energetically. You're not necessarily blocked. However, usually blockages are felt, or people might think they are blocked from something, but usually a blockage is where their truth lies within. It's part of your life's lessons and challenges to overcome. In this case, there are lower chakras or lower density emotions that are seeking a higher outlet to express itself. the best way I can describe this is that when you start to change how you think and how you speak and the emotions that you allow yourself to feel, when you change those from a lower, not so feeling well kind of energy or emotion, and you challenge them to rise above, to embrace love or the higher vibrations. This is part of this ladder of success that you are climbing. And so the challenge might be real to choose to stop seeing yourself as a victim, because any kind of victim mentality is really only one feeling sorry for oneself because of their situation, their predicaments. What's the best way I can describe this? If you feel defeated, this is part of your life's lessons. The challenge is to rise above, to see everything from a higher perspective, to realize how amazing you are, how energetic you are, how abundant you are, how connected you are. Intuitively, you're connected with the earth. And from this perspective, your life and even your mindset will begin to change and shift to start seeing the new way, a more loving way, a more loving version of yourself, accepting yourself as this amazing energy that you are. And so it's like flipping a switch, choosing to notice whenever you're down on yourself and change those thoughts or those feelings to a positive affirmation for yourself. And the more you practice this, the more you are changing the way that you speak. And first, it usually starts with learning how to change how we speak to ourselves. Because I think most of us are the first ones to put ourselves down, right? Or defeat ourselves. But when you wake up to the truth and you start climbing this ladder and you start seeing the more positive potentials in life, and you choose that every day, you will notice that any kind of blockages will start dissolving, and you will feel more free to express your truth, whatever your truth is. So many of you are going through what they call a spiritual awakening because you're awakening to the true essence of your soul, the reason why you are here, and your purpose. There's like an embracing the truth of who you really are, right? As opposed to what everyone has always told you you are or you aren't. Society. So you have breakthrough energy within you when you choose to rise above any situation and start seeing the positive side to everything. Because the lower and the negative is really just going to keep us all stuck in the low and the negative. And once you flip that switch and you make this your intention, your purpose, okay, I'm just going to see the light in everything. That's when your whole reality is going to change. And whatever it is that you're wishing for, the ability to speak your truth more freely, or to just be yourself freely without the need of, others defeating you, you know what I mean, or others making fun of you, or others telling you you're not that or you're not this. That's just because they are jealous of you. But this freedom to be your authentic self is, well, if it's not your exact wish that you're wishing for, the freedom to express yourself freely, then it's part of your wish fulfillment. First, you are awakening to the truth of who you are. So, because once you know more deeply who you are as an essence, an energy, a soul, it will become more natural and comfortable for you to speak your truth. And then that's when you level up, right? You move up another few steps of the ladder to, well, another experience and how to live a truly expressive life and be free to create. right? So you're adding more strength, stability, and some of you may be doing this on your own without having anybody else to confirm for you or anyone else to believe in you, because you believe in you. You're probably connected to the Lyra constellation or Leo energy, so you might want to do more research into that but I'm feeling like it's Lyra constellation. I think that is in Leo, isn't it? Anyway, you are strong, you are confident, you are meant to be heard. Two of Wands. So right now, according to your spirit guides, you have two options. You can continue to stay on the path that you have been on, but there's always the opportunity for you to choose a different path, choose to express yourself differently, choose to think differently, to feel differently. Everything is possible, but everything is waiting for you to free yourself from any kind of limitations or restrictions. And that's when you will literally break through these walls that you thought were once blockages, and you will start feeling and experiencing this freedom. But this totality, so there's changes. I don't know if these changes are happening in your physical body. Maybe some of you are having problems with your throat. Then this would just further confirm that your throat chakra is activating. And so your soul's essence that exists within, like deep within your energy, because your soul also is in your physical body and your physical energy, it's helping to wake you up to the truth of who you really are. Okay, so one day at a time, one step at a time. Believe in yourself, trust yourself, support yourself. Keep searching for ways to change how you are speaking, how you are feeling, and, well, how you're even reacting to other people. You are meant to be heard. When you awaken and you embrace this truth. Spirit says to remember that whatever you are wishing for is perfect, but just remember how you expect your wish to show up and manifest for you may not necessarily be the way that your wish fulfills itself. However, your wish is still coming true. So what manifests into your physical reality is based on your choices, but how the physical form actually creates itself is what is created in the 5D from your spiritual team by the universe. That is in your best and your highest interests to experience this wish coming true. To be your truth, stand in your truth, be strong, and speak your truth. I feel like there are probably many people who are afraid of your power. You have like this magnetic, powerful energy within you, this creative energy. And people who poke fun are really just jealous, or they're afraid of it, or they don't understand. But I think on a deeper level, you already know who you are. Don't you? File number 2. So I hope you enjoyed these messages. If you did, please do click the like button. Remember, every day there's a choice. Every moment you have a choice. You can choose the high road, or you can choose to stay where you are. But when you choose the high road, life just keeps getting better and better and better. So have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do click the like button. If any of you are interested in learning more about clearing or activating your throat chakras or energy healing in general, if you feel there are energetic blockages within you that maybe you don't understand, and you would like to clear them and release them, feel free to reach out to me, request a private reading, because I'm not only a Reiki master, but I know how to metaphysically release blockages, energy patterns, well, and anything specifically that is ready to be released. So if you'd like more information about that, feel free to reach out. Meanwhile, have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed these, and I will see you in another video. Bye for now. Hey there, group number 3. Your wish is coming true. So if you were drawn to the pink calcite crystal, so let's find out more about this wish that's coming true for you. I pulled a bunch of oracle. I'm also going to pull some tarot. But first, the sword of light. You are divinely protected. If you didn't already know this, pile number 3, now you know. You are divinely protected. All of the cords and energetic blockages have been cut, and you are now experiencing breakthrough energy. So obviously this is the sword of Archangel Michael, which is a confirmation for some of you who have been maybe talking to or praying to or connecting with Archangel Michael, a confirmation that yes, this is in fact happening, and you've recently been severed from cords or attachments to, well, the past. And so for some of you who've been working on cutting your own energetic cords, of course, you've cut cords that were attached to like if you were searching a timeline or years of where you absorbed blockages, that sort of thing, just trust that all the energetic cords that were asked to be cleared have been cleared throughout, well, all timelines specified and chosen. Okay, so there's emerging. So you are free to move forward, but I feel like something new, like once you released all this energy stuck inside your body and your emotion, or even in your chakras, it freed you, it liberated the true you, it allowed you in your true essence to come out. I love the fact that you've got butterflies here. You're in the middle of nature. You've got the spiral of life here. Something just said you were in the process of becoming. Did I say that already? Okay, reflection, interesting. Patience. These are just confirming that you've been patient in this process of, I suppose for some it could be a transformation, but what's also happening here is probably related to your astrology transits, which could be the effects of Uranus, Saturn, Pluto, your ascendant, perhaps, your rising sign. But you're diligently working through this process. What's happening is your energy and your chakras are aligning. They are harmonizing with your highest self. So at the moment, you're being inspired, if you're not already doing this, to pause and reflect before first thought. It's more important for you to tune into what you are sensing before you start allowing your mind to run rampant with thinking. And I know you know what I mean. Pile number 3. Okay, let's look at your other card. Okay, letting go of the past. Rebirth. So what you're wishing for, this rebirth is required. It is necessary. But I feel that many of you are already working on yourselves. Again, you've been cutting your own cords, clearing out energies, blockages, patterns, cycles, habits, in the process of becoming something new, someone new. But what's interesting here is that you're not really becoming something that you are not, because in essence, what's happening is you are bringing down and incorporating more of your soul's essence, your true self is coming in. It's embodying, like your master higher self is coming in and embodying its truth and its power within your physical body, your physicality. So I wouldn't be surprised if you're experiencing weird symptoms, right? Physical symptoms in your body. I'm going to put this right here. Actually, do I need to fix the light? Maybe. I needed to fix it in the other ones as well. Okay. So there's a new, okay, your soul is emerging. Oh my gosh. How many of you have been specifically just working on yourself because you're just ready to be reborn? This is a new power that is emerging from within you, and it activates within you. And the archangels, again, have already been helping you, and you've been helping you as well, and tuning into, well, your senses, your clairvoyancies, whatever the strongest ones are, because, oh, okay. So now I'm going to reflect really quickly on the general evolutionary astrology that's affecting humanity at this time. And it's not necessarily personal, although it might feel personal to you. But in general evolutionary transits, all of these huge, major, slow-moving planets are aligned, and they are ready for, well, you to tap into this energy to bring new information into old structures, meaning the as above, so below. So new thoughts are available for you to tune into, to bring them down into your life, or to embody them within your own soul, your own knowing, so that you can utilize this new energy to change your reality, to change your life, or to create an entirely new sense of yourself. So this makes sense then with this letting go of the past. You're already an earth anchor, but you also have the capacity to tap into the new earth energy, which does not necessarily already exist on the planet. Otherwise, we would all already be experiencing new earth. And what's crazy is that there are already many, many, many different versions of new earth already created. It's just that where all these new earth realities have been created, they're still in the 5D. And I don't want to lose anyone here, but this is how you bring in new information for new earth into old structures. And once you step into that newness, your new vision, your new beliefs, taking actions, rebirthing yourself, transforming yourself, becoming someone new, right? Or incorporating new aspects of your soul, you are in fact allowing for the manifestation of your own new earth reality here in the 3D, 4D, if that makes sense. So, okay, I know this is is meant to be a simple, your wish is coming true. However, your wish is coming true each moment that you tap into the newness of this energy that you are tuning into. It's not necessarily something physical or tangible, but it's something that you know, that you feel, that you trust, that you are creating. So you are, in fact, creating your own wish come true. And it's probably been a frustrating process, right? Because when we all realize we want something, we want a wish to come true, usually we're just expecting something physical to show up to support us. But in the way of the new earth energy, it first exists in the 5D. The physical is no longer needed first in order to make the wishes come true. It's the energy. and the vibration and the frequency that is making your wish come true. And again, I'm thinking, I don't really know that I have described or explained this wish that's coming true. But in general, pile 3, you are your own wish coming true. If you're looking for someone to change your life, it is you, it's your soul going through this transformative rebirthing process. It is you that is coming in to rescue you. That's the best way I can describe it. You believe in you, you are choosing you are creating new by tapping into the new energy, the 5D, the potentials. The moon. Right, so reflect on the inner fields. Your inner sensory receptors are your navigational guidance system. Right, the lovers. The lovers to me is same as the sword of light. The new earth, the 5D, is unconditional love. And the 8 of Wands. Something is going to be happening for you very soon. There is physical energy. This is Mars energy that's going to be activated soon. I wonder something just said realization. So do you notice the sun? The 8 of Wands is movement. Now, for some of you who've been wishing to travel or fly somewhere, the 8 of Wands also represent flying by air, like traveling by plane or helicopter, that sort of thing, in the physical sense. But if you look, how many of you have been wishing to move into the country or to purchase land, to live at peace with nature, or to be an animal caretaker, have created an animal sanctuary, or maybe you've been wishing to be living in your own earth sanctuary, peaceful, abundant, enjoying the serenity and the trees and the grass and the freedom and the sunshine and the sky. Okay, so it's making me think of Sarah, I don't remember her last name. She's a channeler. She refers to heaven on earth. So the wish that's coming true for you is your heaven on earth. So when you visualize your perfect home in the perfect environment, the perfect situation, well, actually it doesn't have to be perfect, right? But this is you away from, I think that's a huge city in the background. It's either a huge city, right, population, or it could be mountains. Living in your own valley of the sun. Wow. The freedom to be. This is how I perceive this wish that's coming true for you. So at the same time, these wands are helping you to energetically and physically make choices to rise above any tendencies or thoughts or patterns from the past that are keeping you stuck in an old reality. The 5D is already here. It just may not be seen physically, but it's something that you sense, that you feel, that you tune into, that you are creating from. So you are in fact creating your own wish come true. And the archangels are helping you along with your soul, your spirit guides, your spiritual team. Okay, and the cycles. So the moon here is saying there's something about the cycles. So your wish is coming true through each cycle, like the moon cycle and the sun cycles. As you move forward, day by day or week by week or month by month, you have the opportunity to start seeing and sensing the newness of your wish that's coming true. So this is what they mean too by like a sense of timing, the timing of things happening, which is why you've had to learn how to be patient. Because, you can't rush nature. So the same thing, you can't really rush wishes to manifest. But the more confident you are within yourself, and the more you toot your own horn, right? And you rise above the occasion, let go of the past, tap into the new energies. Oh, and the cycles. Oh, okay. So the more you are aware and you perceive of the changes in the energy, the more you're going to be able to watch and witness your wish coming true. So this is the reading for an awakened soul. And if you don't think that you're awakened, don't worry. You will be, because this is part of the process. You're awakening to like living in the present moment, where everything is bliss. Everything is peaceful. Everything is perfect in the present moment. So I'm thinking here, what I see with this moon card, I see, well, the crab, Cancer, of course, I think the moon is ruled by Cancer. But these are like deep inner feels and inner sensitivities. However, there's fire energy that's coming out of these pillars. And when I look at the sun, as far as the cycle, with the wands, which is fire energy, Spirit was saying to me, it's most likely your wish will be manifested the next time the sun moves into a fire sign. And so I paused the video because I had to count it. I'm like, wait a minute. Right now the sun is in Taurus, and then it's going to go into Gemini, which is air, and then it's going to go into Cancer, which is water, and then the sun is going to go into Leo, which is fire. So August, or possibly even by the end of July, something more is manifesting as far as this wish fulfillment is concerned. And it really depends on what it is that you're wishing for. Some of you might be wishing for like small changes. Some of you might be wishing for huge change and powerful transformation. But there's definitely significance here. Pay attention to whenever the moon cycles through Cancer. I think right now, actually the moon right now is in Sagittarius, so it's in a fire sign. It's coming into a close alignment with the galactic center. Anyway, the more you can pay attention to the daily energies and the daily cycles, then the more you'll be able to sense and align with the energies. This wish that's coming true is you living a life being absolutely in love with your life, in love with nature, in love with your home, in love with the plants, in love with yourself, your ideas, your dreams, your purpose, in love with serenity. I feel like if this is the energy of your wish that's coming true, what are these colors? What do they feel like to you? I'm trying to do this without the light. Right? So there's turquoise, there's purple, there's blue, there's white. How many of you are wishing to live in an area where you've got a perfect open view of the sky? All things are possible. So these are your messages, group number 3. I hope you enjoyed these. Remember, wishes are initiated based on how you feel, what your vision is, and what you choose, and how it actually manifests through physical senses may be different, but your wish is still going to come true because it's something that you want to feel, and it's something that you want to witness and to experience. So I hope you enjoyed your video reading. If you did, please do click the like button. You're always welcome to comment as well. If any of you are more curious about the timing of things, or your wishes coming true, or your life purpose, or something else, if you'd like more information, do feel free to reach out and request a private reading from me. I'm available. In fact, I have some availability today if you'd like a reading today. So feel free to reach out to me. My links are down below. In the meantime, have a wonderful day. There are wonderful, amazing, and beautiful things in your future. I just want you to know this. Bye for now. Hello, group number 4. Your wish is coming true. So let's find out more about this wish. So first we're going to start with the green calcite crystal. If you were drawn to this crystal, I'm going to put it over here. And I pulled a bunch of oracle cards, but I'm also going to pull some tarot. So let's just see what this wish coming true is. Sacred inner space. Your sacral chakra, which is your creativity. Your reproductive area as well. Tenderness and sensuality. Gratitude. Intuition. And leadership. Okay, first what I'm picking up on is one of the things many of you are wishing for is inner strength. So some of you might be so sensitive or delicate that people try to just walk over you, or they demean you, or maybe you have difficulty expressing how you feel. And so this inner strength and the ability to defend yourself, to speak for yourself, to make decisions for yourself, or some of you might be just simply longing for freedom, leadership, and independence. Independent from others. Your wish is coming true. So let's look at your other cards. So your sun and your sun cycles are also helping you. In fact, Spirit just said you can manifest your wish come true faster by using your creative mind, your creativity. You can, by choosing particular thoughts, you can create your own opportunities to manifest what you need. In a moment's notice, you have that power within you. Okay, you're also being guided. So whomever your spiritual team or your angelic team, your guardian angels. Also, the more you focus on gratitude or practicing showing gratefulness for what you have right now, there is an abundance that exists within you. It's a creative energy. But this abundance is also going to help you to stand in your power as well, including your intuition. So this participation card is also saying that spirit guides are saying it also requires your active participation. You are the only one who can choose what you focus on. So this wish is coming true. It's inner strength, independence, trusting, listening to your intuition. Oh, it's also waiting for you to cooperate and work with your spiritual team, your intuition, it requires a compromise. So for some of you, your ego, your mind, or your way of thinking is wanting to force something to come true for you. However, Spirit is saying you don't have 100% control over what manifests in your life. If you did, you would already have manifested everything, and you wouldn't be wishing for something to happen. So that other aspect that you do not have control over requires you to open up through your heart with gratitude and connect with your spiritual team, your higher self, your soul, the sun, and actively participate. But this is part of your sacred contract. Part of your life's experiences here on the earth, to learn how to surrender your need to control, but to work with the spiritual essence or your creative side, the feminine side. So this is like both feminine and masculine energies that you have the power to bring together. And when you start making choices based on this combined wholeness, that's when things are going to start manifesting more quickly for you. But it requires a balance. Okay, and something just said, and not greed. So this independence, or for those of you wishing for some sort of abundance to come into your life, this is also coming true. However, the abundance comes in based on what you need to fulfill your soul's contract. So if you are not already aware of what your soul's contract is, then you might want to discover that, either through meditation, connecting with your guides, and ask what your contract, what your purpose is at this particular time. Or if you're not able to do that, then you can reach out to your favorite clairvoyant or your favorite reader, your favorite astrologer to help you to understand your soul's contract. Okay, High Priestess. I'm going to bring this back over here. So part of your purpose is to align with your higher self, to let go of confrontation and aggression. Let go of your need to control. Let go of your need to be right. Because what is right for you is not right for everybody else. So it's almost like it's saying, Spirit is saying, you need to just do you and stop expecting everybody else to be like you as well. Yeah, so this is a compromise. So this is a reminder to compromise with your higher self. In my experience, it was easier for me to align my energy and my chakras with my higher self. So create a daily ritual or practice by setting the intention to connect with your higher self and to work with your higher self, because your higher self knows everything that's happening. Your higher self knows everything that you're capable of. Your higher self is technically the overseer of everything that's happening in your life, along with your spiritual guides and your spiritual team. Okay, so the wish that's coming true is something that you're going to be absolutely grateful for. Again, this is inner strength, trusting your intuition, tapping into your intuition, but also honoring your inner sensitivities. So it's requiring a surrender to the powers that be that you have no power over. But these powers that be that you have no power and control over are your best allies. It's your spiritual team. It requires a compromise. So when you connect with and you create this relationship with your higher self, and you start trusting your intuition, and you just simply start living your life and making choices based on how you are being guided. So your energy is navigating you in the direction that you need to be moving. Oh, right. Stop forcing, start feeling. Your intuition is guiding you in every moment. Okay, So how many of you haven't been listening or following your intuition? So your dreams are coming true. This freedom, stability, leadership, independence, abundance, whatever it is that you're wishing for specifically, is still coming true, pile number 4. But this is a general video reading. Usually what manifests first for you is based on what you're feeling. So when you can feel complete, when you can feel strong, when you feel sensitive and worthy, and you surrender your need to know, surrender your need to control to the angels and your spiritual team, and trust that they're also working behind the scenes to make this wish come true, then your intuition is actually going to start kicking in, and you will start receiving more confirmations that your wish is coming true. So again, it requires you to surrender, pay attention to the sensitivities, because your spirit guides are sending you hints, reminders, confirmations through your intuition. If you're living in your head, you're probably not even paying attention to your intuition. So something now for you to work on, right? Group number 4, your wish is coming true, but it is requiring your full active participation and your commitment. Okay, I think that's all of the messages that I have for group number 4. Let me know how these are resonating for you. But definitely strength, inner leadership, intuition, wanting to know the truth, manifesting abundance, energy, freedom, all of these things are possible for you. And for those of you who are wishing for a special person or a soulmate, or for those on a twin flame journey, what you're seeking is also seeking you. And a majority of the time, this is your higher self. It's you that's seeking another version of yourself that you're not allowing yourself to tap into right now. Alrighty then, pile number 4, these are your messages. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do click the like button. If you would like more information, or based on your transits, your purpose, or something else, if you'd like a private reading, feel free to reach out to me. I do have 1 or 2 openings still this afternoon, so I could get some information or confirmations to you rather quickly if you choose. My links are down below. Meanwhile, have a wonderful day, and I will see you all again in another video. Bye for now.